Hello everyone, welcome to Chaudhary Data World channel. Today I am here with a new video in Matplotlib's tutorial series, that is histogram plot. We'll be watching into this particular video. So let's get started with the video. Very first question, that what histogram is. Histogram is nothing but the graph of frequency of occurring the data in the data set. It's not about the plotting of data directly into the graph, but it's something in which we will be covering up the frequency with which some particular data it is occurring into the data set. So better you will understand, let me tell you the one example. Suppose this is the data set into which we are having 4 1 times, 7 3 times, 8 3 times. So what it is, 4 is occurring only one time, 7 is occurring 3 times, 8 is occurring 3 times. So this is the frequency with which this data is occurring into this data set. So when we plot this frequency, that 1 3 3, like this, when we will plot the graph, we will get that graph as histogram. So here you can see this is 1, then this is 3, again this 8 is 3. So like this it will be plotted and it will be represented as the histogram. So hope you got that what histogram is. Now apart from this basic histogram mapping, we are having several customizations as well, which we will be watching one by one each of them, that what it is. So here we are having, suppose I will be discussing about few of the important customizations. Apart from that, you must be taking the screenshot of it, so whenever you will be using your histogram in real scenario, you can refer this screenshot so that you can go ahead with the customizations. So let me take you VS Code, over where we are doing first the simple histogram mapping, into which we are having the data set as that particular one which we saw right now, that is 4 7 7 7 8 8 and so on. Then we are having, instead of custom bin, let me comment this out for now. This bins I am taking it as 5. Now what this plt.hist is only responsible, that .hist is the method of the matplotlib.pyplot, that which is responsible to plot histogram. Now what all parameters it is expecting? First parameter is the data set, we need to provide it. After that we are having bins. This bins is nothing but your you may say the granularity with which the graph will be plotted, that is only your bins. Color, what the bar color will be there. Right now we saw that it was sky blue, we have kept it like a sky blue. Here you can pass your hexadecimal code as well. Is color, that means the bar is what it will be of color, so it right now we are taking it as black. Then we are having plt.x label, y label, title. That means the label of x-axis, what it will be values. Then y label, y axis label will be your frequency, and the title of whole of your plot will be the histogram. Now plt then dot show is the method which will show all the whatever plottings will be generated with each of this data. It will be given by plt.show. Let me run it so that you can see how does this histogram look like. So here it is what it is right now. Let me make you understand with the help of the data we have taken it out. So here we have 4. So 4, you can see that it is, let me first make you understand that how this is getting mapped. So here you can see we this particular bar which it has taken, okay. So 4, and then it has taken it between 5 and 6, so that is 5.5, right? Then it has taken right before 6, then till 7. So like this it is taking up. Why, how, which is responsible to take this much gap? Means what is the parameter which is responsible to take this much gap? So it is the bins which is making this up. So what we can do, we can increase the bin so that we can go on the granular level. Let me show you how we can go on the granular level. Now if you shift plus enter, what you can see, for each of the values you have got one bar, right? Here you can see that for 4 you have got one, for 7 you have got one, for 8 you have got one, 9 you got one, 10 again, 11 and then 12. So this is how you can just take the frequency now. That 4 is occurring one time, so the frequency has been plotted over into on the y-axis, so it has taken 1. And then for 7 it is occurring 3, so it is taken on for the frequency of 3. Again for 8 the frequency is 3, and similarly for 9 the frequency is 4, and so on. So this was whole about the basic part. Now let me take you to the customizations. What all customizations are there? So we can even define histogram type. The type can be, suppose right now his type we are having, it is right now you may say bar, but we can provide it as his type is equals to step. If you will put it step, it will not create the bar, it will pull it show you like a step it is over there. So let me just take it, so you can see that it is taking up as the step, correct? So it is taking up as the step, into which you can see that this has been highlighted, right? Again this came there, and again this is highlighted. So this is the step graph. If you are aware, this is the step graph, and in previous one it was not highlighted, correct? This portion was not highlighted. That means it is showing you how the step is going on between the data. After that we are having another one, that is transparency. Now the transparency of this blue color, sky blue color, how it can be controlled? It can be controlled with the parameter that is alpha. So you can give the value right from 0 to 1, and if, whatever the value you will provide, the transparency level it will be defined, and it will be that much transparent. Your blue color will be transparent on the which will depend on this alpha value. Histogram range you can also provide. That means this range is suppose -2 to 2. So let me just show you what it is doing over here. Correct? Now if we will plot this art, what you can see now, you can see that the values, it was taking up whatever the data values were there, but since between -2 to 2 there is no data over there, so you can see that the line which it has been taken, it has been taken as the flat line, correct? If we will change this range to -2 to 4, suppose, let's see what happens now. Let me close it. Now you can see, correct, that it has taken right from -2 to 4, into which on 4 we are having the value, and the value is 1, so the maximum value it has been taken as 1, which is showing you right now, correct? So range also you can take. What happens sometimes that you don't need to show whole of the data set into the histogram, you just want to select few range. That range can be selected with this range option into the dot hist method. Then after that we are having density plot. Density plot, if you will provide, it will be your probability density showing up. So there are two plots over here, that is density plot, and then another one is the cumulative histogram. So let me show you both of them, each of one by one. So density, if you are providing it as true, so definitely what it will do is, let me show you. So what it has done is, you can see that it is taking between the range from 0 to 0.6. So the frequency with it which it has taken, So it has taken the frequency by its own. Bins has been generated. Sorry, auto bins, not auto frequency, has been generated. Instead of on the scale of 1, it has scaled it down right from 0 to 1, and between that only it has divided the things up. Okay, so you can see 4 has been occurring only one time, so it is plotting it near 0.1. Then 7, it is you can see here that 7 is occurring 3 times, so it is taking near around 3 to 4. Then 0.3 to 4, similarly for 8, similarly for 9. So it is taking up the density function over here. Okay, now after that we are having the cumulative equals to true. Cumulative is nothing but, if you want to, just let me show you. Now in cumulative, what you can see, in cumulative you can see that what is the uh, growth, or you may say here, you suppose you are having 4, correct? So for 4, cumulative frequency is 1. Okay, but for 7, what the cumulative frequency, you can see over here. So you can see over here that this 1 plus 3, it's equals to 4, right? So it is 7 is getting taken right from below 5, which is 4, correct? Now if you will take for 8, what it will do, it has been 4, and then since 8 is 3 times, so 4 plus 3, 7, so 8 should go till 7. So you can see over here that below 7.5 it has. So whatever frequency it is there occurring, so it will add up from the previous one. Okay, and it will go till top. So it will be into the form of this, you may say, the steep slope. So this is what it is, the cumulative plot. Now we are having another thing, that is histogram labeling. You must would have got this, because right now we are using this one, X label, Y label, and then title. We are already using it. Grid lines. So if you want to put grid lines behind this whole of the chart, definitely you can put that out, and the transparency of that grid line will be controlled by alpha equals to whatever the value you will put it between 0 to 1. That will only control your transparency level of the grid line. Line style, again, it will be controlled. You can put it double dashed or single dashed or star. There are multiple line styles are there, which we can provide it over there. So we have this particular one, solid line, then dashed line, then dotted line, then dash dot line. So this is something which you can take a screenshot, which you can later refer on, whatever your business requirement or whatever your requirement is, you can proceed ahead accordingly. Now grid line, I have just already told you. Custom bins. So custom bins is suppose instead of auto created bins, right? The means we are taking up 5, then 20, then 30. We can take it something else. So this bins is nothing but your uh, you may say the granularity of the data which it will be showing into the graph, correct? So this can be controlled by this particular number. But if you want to put the custom bins, you can put it something like this. That bins only be captured over here into bins. Suppose this custom bins we have provided over here. Now this custom bins, if you want to provide bins equals to custom bins, just provide it there. It will be instead of auto created bins, it will take up this particular bins, whatever you will provide into the custom bins. Now you can even map two over means you can map two histograms on a single chart by just doing two plt.hist with one data 1 and then data 2, and then you need to provide plt.legend. So if you will provide plt.legend, you can just let me just show you so that you can clearly understand it, because this is something which is very frequently used, since we are having multiple data sets even. So that's why. So let me just put it over here, let me comment it down. Now we are not having any data 1 and data 2, so I will make it data 1, and then I will make it data 2, and for data 2 what I will do, I will change this 7 to 4. Now let's see what happens. If we will run it, you can see that, correct, this particular color is dataset 1, this particular color is dataset 2. So on a single histogram plot we got two histogram plots, for one for dataset 1 and another for dataset 2. Both are shown in the legend, right? You can see over here. So that's it, nothing is much. And then we are having logarithmic scale. If we want to take logarithmic scale on y-axis, so definitely we can just put something like this. It will take into the logarithmic scale. We are having color map as well, prt.hist2d, and then whatever c map is equals to, so you can provide it. The c map you will provide, it will be using your you can see till that it will be creating your heat map. Instead of creating the normal map, it will be creating your heat map. The colors will be changing on the basis of the value. So that was approximately whole about this histogram on Matplotlib. I think that I tried to cover up each of the concepts whatever available for the histogram into the Matplotlib. If anything and if any confusion, let me know into the comment section. Thank you so much guys for watching out the video. See you in the next one. Stay tuned to the channel till then. Thanks again.